everyone, my name is Joel Derham and I'm proud to present to you my game Down in the Parklands. This game was programmed using Twine and is a text-based adventure and mystery game. The protagonist is a young neighbourhood cat named Onyx whose love interest Ziggy has gone missing. From the opening screen, probably the most important aesthetic is evident with a gloomy photograph of the environment in which the game takes place. The narrative is sombre as Onyx feels lost and helpless in her efforts to locate Ziggy, and often throughout the early stages of the game, she is unsure and self-critical of her efforts. This is a metaphor for the complexity of depression and anxiety, and the developing gameplay serves as a mechanism for attempting to overcome adversity. I'll just demonstrate the player's ability to toggle the music on and off. That was a riff from the song I Wrote a Song by the band Dead Rabbits and is indicative of the feel that I'm going for. So as we start the game, and you can pause to read the script at this point, Onyx is feeling both restless and devoid of hope and energy, but sets out to find Ziggy. As she walks down the street, we encounter the first character, which is her friend Spike. Spike offers her a vague clue during their interaction, after which Onyx sets off once again. As we can see on the left-hand side, Onyx goes up a motivation point. These character stats represent attributes which may present a challenge to depression sufferers to achieve. They are designed to be built up so that Onyx may partake in side missions or achievements later in the game. I'll just go forward now to where Onyx reaches Green Hill Road in peak hour traffic and is forced to cross the road. After she does this, she gains a confidence point. At this point, she reaches her first decision. I'll just demonstrate what happens when she goes to the tennis club. Onyx reads a riddle, which after 5 questions have to be answered. I'll just demonstrate what happens if the player enters it wrong. Onyx meows the word out loud and nothing happens. She can try again, and I'll just input all the right answers. At this point she gives the right answer, and a marble rolls out of the pole which holds the tennis net and has a clue on it. Onyx can either continue on searching for what this clue might be about, or she can go back to Green Hill Road or other locations. I'll demonstrate what happens when she goes back to Green Hill Road and to the BMX track. Whilst on the way to the BMX track, she comes across a creek that has a small pipe bridge over it. She has 2 options at this point, running across or walking slowly across. When she runs across, she falls into the creek and gets humiliated and wet and runs all the way home to recover. So after setting off down the street again, we see that she loses 2 motivation points, which puts her in -1. But just to go back now, and I should also point out that she got a self-esteem point earlier from getting the clue in the questions right. When she walks slowly across the bridge, she reaches the BMX track and comes across another character, and this is where Onyx begins to realise that something weird's going on. This character is very vague and mysterious, and she's getting a weird vibe. But I should also just say that the crossing the bridge was also a metaphor for depression and anxiety. Just that when one runs headfirst into it, often it's not the right way, and depression and anxiety is about taking it slow and one day at a time, and often one will get the best result. So thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I welcome any constructive feedback.